Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Krastorio 2. If you're in the U.S., I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. If you're not in the U.S., I hope you had a good week, and hopefully you have a holiday coming up too. I had the whole week off from work. It was really nice. Well, there were a few days where work was calling, so it wasn't completely off from work, but I'm not going to count those days as time off. All right. Anyway, I think we're getting pretty close to, I think we're closer to the end of this series than we are to the beginning. So I'm starting to feel good about that. Not that I want it to end necessarily, but just because that's when you get the big payoff, you know, at the end where you finish the base. This has been a fun series so far. There's been a few challenges, but nothing we haven't been able to overcome, so that always feels good. And in terms of the size of the base, I think we're still doing pretty good. We've got some additional spots we can expand into if we need it. Right now we don't. Hey, Lanesta. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. We're still looking good on power, although I think pretty soon we're probably going to need some more. Although we are going to be researching for the end game, for Krastorio end game, we're going to research this intergalactic transceiver. And once that's done, that one gives you, I want to say 10 gigawatts of power, something like that. Or maybe it's that. I don't know. Anyway, I seem to remember that. I think it was the transceiver. Hey, Cyclonet and Creed, how you doing? Nice to see you both. Okay. So, let's see. Where were we? Okay. So, we wanted to do... Oh, yeah, I was supposed to learn how to use the solver. I didn't do that. Excuse me. So, we are going to do enriched rare metals down here. In the last episode, we set up the enriched rare metals processing over here in this area. And that's given us now a full blue belt of material, which is a lot more than we had before. And I wanted to do the same in the other rare metal manufacturing area. But in that case, we don't have quite enough. We don't have quite enough mining drills to do a blue belt, so we're just going to try to do a red belt. So let's get our planner open and let's recalculate this for a red belt and see what we get. Okay, that's 1800 a minute. Okay, so that's what we need. I'm going to take out the mining drills. All right. Well, first we're going to have to, I think first we're going to have to tear up what we've got. So let's head over there. Anyway, hope you all are having a good Sunday. I just woke up, as I usually do before my streams. I wonder if we can squeeze another drill in here somewhere. Yeah, we could. There we go. We gotta pack them in here. Okay. Oh, and speed modules. There you go. All right. Yeah. So to begin, well, here I'll leave all this in place, but let's turn these furnaces off. We'll pick up the inserters and let them finish what they have, and then we'll start rebuilding. So I want to show you guys, for the next few streams, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let me show you a link. Okay. So I just threw a link up. There's this website called Advent of Code. And every year in December, I don't know if y'all are familiar with like an Advent calendar, which is it's a Christmas related thing, but basically from the 1st of December until Christmas Day on the 25th, you know, there's a different item or activity or something every day, right? So Advent of Code, what it does is it gives you a different puzzle to solve every day for 25 days. Usually they require a lot of processing of data. So the task is to write some code that can solve these puzzles for you every day. And each day they get a little more challenging, a little more difficult. I've done them before in the past. I've done a few of the other years. So the 2022 version will be coming out in a few days. So what I think I'm going to do in the next few streams is I'll be doing those puzzles on the stream. I'll probably be doing it in Python. So I've been looking forward to tackling this year's challenges. Hopefully you guys will find it interesting. I always do. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, so if I start, let's see. So if I start next Sunday to do that, then on Sunday we'll have the puzzles from the first, the second, and the third, and maybe the fourth. And then each week after that, we'll have 7 more to do. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to do 7 of them in 3 hours. I'm not that good, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Now from here, let's see. I'm thinking, I wonder if it'd be better just to, I don't think I want to just copy this. It's going to be a little difficult. So let me, where are we getting the sand from? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to adapt this design. I'm going to need stone and or sand in large quantities, which means I'll have to tap into this. Use the imported sand. Okay. Okay, so in this case I don't need the crushers because I'm going to be using sand directly. We needed 5 electrolysis machines. I got that covered. Well, no, I'm sorry. We needed 5 for the process. So we need 1.6K. Yeah, so I'm going to need some more of this because I'm also using that for the mining, right? Yeah, here I had the Here I had the, what is this called? Nitric acid? No, hydrogen chloride. I had the hydrogen chloride doing a dedicated build just for the enrichment process. Okay, so I'm going to need 5 more of these. And I think I'll just put them all together. So here, let's link up these outputs down here instead. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I just want to start transferring this tank. So I don't lose all of this. Okay, almost done. All right, there we go. Oops. All right, that one's not going to reach all the way. Okay. I'm going to have to move this too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now let me have the hydrogen crossover on the bottom as well. There. Okay. Okay, I think we got that part covered. Hey, Flashco. All right, so we got that done. And then we're going to need filtration plants. What's consuming the rare metals? 4 chemical plants. Okay. That's where I need these guys. All right, so these are going to consume the ore. So let's put these up here near the top. Oh, no, you know what? Let's move it down farther. That way I'll have more room for the beacons. Let's see. These have a range of 1, 2, 3 tiles. So from there I can go 1, 2. Alright, and then we don't need that one. Okay. And then in this case, this can be red instead of blue. Okay. Alright, and I need 4 superior long inserters. We'll craft those. Space block, huh? That's like C block, except in space, I take it. Okay. Okay, so here is where we feed in the gas. Okay. Hydrogen chloride, right? Oh, shoot, that's chlorine. Okay, let's empty that out. Oh, okay. So I do... Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta make the chlorine first, or the hydrogen chloride. I need chemical plants. Triados. And... yeah, and let me just finish this real quick. This has to go over here. Yeah, and I do need all these modules. Okay. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Okay, now I need an overflow valve. Because I've been burning off all the hydrogen without a care in the world. There we go. Okay. All right. And then we need some water. All right. There we go. Okay. Good. I'm just cleaning this out because now the system is full of water, so I can set up the recirculation. So I can disconnect this. All right. So we got that. We got that. We have that. We have that. Actually, if I had moved this, you know, I can move these up and I can get rid of a few of these beacons. I think I'll do that here in a minute. But I need 2 filtration plants first. Okay. And let's see. Actually, let me put them... Where do I want to put them? Well, I can put them down here, I guess. Okay. Rare metals. Krastorio, thanks for the follow. All right. Yeah, so first let me pick this up. And I'll put this... Basically going to put this in line with these machines. Like so. Right, and then those 3 I can get rid of. Okay. Actually, I think I'll flip these around. Let's have the dirty water go in here. Okay. I think I am going to need a crusher, actually. Yeah. So let's have the stone come out over here. And then we'll have the rare metals come out over here. Okay, and then I'll put a crusher just to take care of the stone and locally and turn it into sand. Okay. All right. And that's about it. And that'll give us a full red belt. Hey, Mercury, that is a closed loop. Yeah, so we've already got some water in the pipes. We can remove that. Yeah, so the water comes up here as an ingredient. As you can see, it takes 25 clean water in each machine and puts out 25 dirty water. And then here, 100 dirty water gives 100 clean water, along with some stone and some raw metals. So, yeah, so it all, how do you say? It, yeah, it's a closed loop. It recirculates and doesn't need any more water added. It's a lossless system. lights. Okay. Put in one there. Alright, maybe not there. There we go. These are blocked on the output side. Wonder why. Yeah, said 2 furnaces. Oh, okay. 3.23 of these machines rather than 4. So we have extra capacity here. But that's okay as long as these are running full speed. We are good to go, and we can see that we're pretty much consuming everything that comes down the belt. Yeah, almost a full red belt. If they were running at full speed, which they're not going to do because, again, it's a little bit overkill. But but anyway, that's enough to give us a full red belt coming out, which is what we were after. So that one is done. The output of the closed water, you mean? Well, I'm doing that with filters. So I've got filters here for the stone to come out, and that goes into a crusher, which gets turned into sand. And then I have filtered outputs here that bring out the raw rare metals, and then those loop back into this here. Yeah, so it is a closed loop system. At least this part of it is. We have to bring in sand, and then whatever extra stone we make, we turn into sand to supplement that. And then obviously the ore that we get out of the dirty water, we run into these machines. And I have the input priority on these splitters set to take this first. Same over here. So that way these don't back up and they don't slow down the process. Right, and this will just keep running non-stop unless that fills up, which it does on occasion, as you can see. Now we could cut this off for a minute to allow these things to empty out. At least a little bit. Yeah, they've got a lot on the input side already, and then we'll see how it runs when it's not already pre-filled, if you know what I mean. That one's empty. Alright, so now they're both empty. Let's see how we do. Yeah, it looks like the enriched metals are gonna feed in a little bit faster than it can get consumed. But yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's take a look at our production here. Okay, so for a long time, that's where we were. And then we made some changes where we were getting more output on a, I don't know. I think we had periods of time where we ran out of sand or something and it would stop. And then this is where I was rebuilding everything, and now we're up to about 4.5K a minute, it looks like. Is that right? No, maybe 3.2 a minute. Okay, well that's average. 3.9 a minute. Yeah, we're about 4.5K. Okay, so hopefully that'll finally give us enough raw rare metals. That's hard to say. I think that'll do it. Let's see how we're doing up here. All my miners are green, so that means that this is all fast enough. Yeah, we're not quite filling these belts. And that's given us not quite a full red belt. We have a few gaps here and there, but pretty close. Alright, what's next? So next we were talking about omega drills and learning how to use the solver. I don't think I'm going to do the solver today. But using drills, omega drill might be a good thing to check out. Somebody had mentioned that in a previous stream. So let me save this real quick. And let's take a look at the mods. Okay, so we got Omega Drill and we got Omega Drill Mark II. Let's look at the original one. Improved version of the Omega Drill. Different author. Alright. And it actually requires Omega Drill. So I think we'll just stick with the first one. Let's take a look at this. Let me set this up so that you guys can see that. Okay. A 15 by 15 drill gives you a full blue belt of output. In our case, we could just use a loader. What does it take to make it? It's not terribly expensive. Okay, well let's try it. Let's try it and see how we like it. I might have to make some old science packs to research it. That could be an issue because I've been recycling all the old science packs and turning them into inserter parts and circuits and sulfuric acid. It would be a shame if I had to make more of them. I don't even have the labs. Okay, yeah, we're going to need old science packs. All right, let's get up to the mall and stop recycling and see if I can collect these things. Okay. So I'm going to need red, green, blue, and purple science packs. So let's see what we got. Not looking good. I think we have the purple ones. Okay, that's good. All right, we have none of the other ones. Okay, that's a bummer. All right, we'll have to make some. All right, so we need red, we need green, and blue. The purple we got. Oh, and this needs acid as well. All right, so... Okay, good. And I've got a lot of blank tech cards. Okay, so this... Oh, I guess we did... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, they're getting pulled over here, because... Alright. No, this is okay. I'm sorry. Let me put those requests back in. So, red, green, blue, purple. Okay, and then I'm going to need a couple of the old style labs, which I think I might have. Advanced labs? Yeah, I think it was advanced labs that I wanted. Where are those? Advanced labs. Oh, you know what? They're over here. Okay, I can request those. I think it's the advanced labs. It might be regular labs. I'll just request both. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this will work. Okay. Oops. So Shift T. All right. So we'll do the Omega drill as soon as possible. Hopefully that won't take too long. Yeah, it might take a little while. Here, we could double this up. Emu Bob, how you doing? Let's see. What's that going to produce? 0.375 per second. Oops. Oops. Alright. Yeah, probably just 2 is enough. Whoops. No, I wanted the beacons. I don't want the labs. Okay. So we'll just have to wait a few. Hey, Flashcow. Are you talking about clean floors? Because I think I have that one already installed. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got that one installed already. Oh, Mower by Mucky. Alright. Yeah, so speaking of that, you know what, let's, I think we should pave the entire mall with concrete. Don't you guys? Here, this will be easier from map view. Okay. That's better. There. Isn't that lovely? Whoops. Missed a few spots. Okay, looking good. Alright, how are we doing here? Alright, so we're going to have to wait a little bit for that Omega drill. Hmm. Yeah, Flash Go waiting for landfill is, I think that's a big part of C block or space block or whatever kind of block variation you're playing. At least for a while. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, let's figure out what's next on our list here. Okay, so Omega Drill. In terms of production, I think we still have one science pack left to do, don't we? Yeah, we need Singularity tech cards, because we're not making those yet. And those are going to need matter. Charged matter stabilizers. Alright, well, let's throw this together. Okay, so the product is that, and we want 90 a minute. Okay, that's going to take AI cores, and it's going to take charge matter stabilizers and blank tech cards. Okay, now the AI cores. Ooh, 16 machines making AI cores. Okay. We do not have that right now. Where are we making those? Okay. I could speed these up, though, couldn't I? All right. Yeah. All right, so let's change these to green machines. Let's put in productivity modules. And let's add beacons. How many beacons per individual machine? If we do one side, I think we can do up to 8, right? Okay, then we need 2 machines. Not even 2. Okay. Charge matter stabilizer. Now this doesn't show matter. This also needs matter, right? I think we're going to have to do this in... Yeah, we'll have to do this in its own area, because I'm going to have to bring in a bunch of junk, turn into matter. We'll figure that out. But at least for the AI cores, this is what I need. Oh, okay. Only half a machine. Making nitric acid. That's good. I've got 2. Alright, so we should be covered. With this, we should be covered on the nitric acid. Okay, and how about the imersite? 32 chem plants making imersite crystals. I think I got that covered too. A lot of blue circuits. Okay. Well, let's go set this up first of all. Here, let me bring some modules with me. the level 3s. I'll take those. And I'll take those. Okay. All right. I've got a lot of AI cores. That's good. Let me look at this again. Okay. Yeah, the crystal needs nitric acid too, so we should take all that into account. All right, 2 chemical plants. Okay, I'm still covered there. All right, so let's turn this off. Man, I really don't want to move all those, but... Okay. So 8 beacons. Alright, so the first one can go there. 3, 4. Alright. Okay, what if I do that? I think that'll still work. Oops. Okay, yeah, so each of these is getting hit by 4 beacons. Now for the blue circuits. feed them in like this. Oh, okay. It looks like our Omega drill is done. Okay, there we go. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Appreciate your support. Okay, and then we can get rid of these. I'll just put in a couple of active providers. We'll let the bots come and get them. Oh, you know what? I forgot. This is the better way to do it. That way construction bots will help too. Okay, I don't want them. Okay. I should probably put a limit on these. So let's do that. So now let's turn it on when we have less than 1,000, let's say. Yeah, welcome to the crew, Rebel. Okay. Yeah, I got quite a few of them now. Alright, so that part is set. Now let's figure out where we're going to do the rest of the build. We'll pick one of these empty cells somewhere. Okay, and I think we can turn all of this off now. Alright, and I'm going to go back to recycling old science cards. Okay, yeah, we want the production tech cards. But everything up to blue we can get rid of. Okay. Alright, so we have space there. Oh, you know what? Let's put it over here. Now, what is this? Oh, geez. I have a train full of coke. And nowhere to take it. Alright. So I send you back to... Oh, okay. Because it's saying go until full. What if I do that? This must be a Coke out station. Yeah, it is. Okay. And this one is too, right? Yeah, I want it to go to the other one. Okay. So let me rename this one. There we go. All right. And this is 106,000. And I'm going to have to get rid of it. That's going to keep the bots busy for a long time. I think I'm going to have to go help it. I'll get some active provider chests connected to it as well. So that way we can get all the bots helping. Right, logistics bots can... Oh wow, this is emptying out pretty quick now. Okay, and then I can take my grid and I'll paste that down so that I get... Yeah, we really don't need more power poles, guys. Let's just leave what I've got. That way I'll get the rest of the train stations laid in. Okay, and then we just have to wait for this to get emptied. Oh, dead mouse batteries are the worst. I'm gonna lower my desk a little bit. That's better, I think. Okay. How much we have left here? 42,000. Alright, here come the Logi bots for another round. Yeah, I can't imagine playing this game with a tablet. I don't think I would enjoy it. Okay, well, we'll let that go for a while. I'll turn my own bots on so they can help with some of this other stuff. Get the station built. Okay, So, let's add a tag. This is going to be Singularity Tech Cards. Okay, and we can start by putting in what we need for the basic science packs. Okay, paste this in first. And then I'll do something like this. Okay, and then I can deploy additional trains for copper and iron, since I have additional stations. And there's no bots left to build the other trains because they're all busy emptying out the coke. Yeah, more bots wouldn't hurt, but I really don't need them. I mean, it's not often that I have to do something like this. Alright, tell you what. Let's undo that. There we go. So this way we'll just have construction bots to deal with. Or I'll have construction bots available to build what I want built. Alright, so these are going to be Singularity cards. And I have prod modules. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And this would also help. Some more charging stations there. Okay. And I don't see any trains yet. Why is that? Okay, here comes one. Alright, and then we need one for the copper. Can I turn coke into matter? Okay, it doesn't look like it, but I bet I could turn it into coal and then turn it into matter. What did I miss? Gervolino, thank you for the follow. All right, here, let's stop this for a minute. Can I make one of those recycling machines? I wonder if I can recycle it into coal and then turn the coal into matter. Yes. I can turn it into coal and wood. Coal can be turned into matter. And wood can be turned into matter. Okay. Right, so I need a reverse factory 4. Which is one of these guys. Alright, I'm going to need to go back to the mall to get that built. Okay. So we'll have to build all of these. Okay, and then I need to get the basic factories put onto the network. Okay. Alright, so there's a reverse factory, and then to turn stuff into matter, I need a matter plant. Okay, and I think I'm making those. Yeah, let's grab a couple of those. What's that? Oh, that's the furnace. Okay, and let's take it from there. So we got 25K. Right, so first into the recyclers. Here, let me give myself some space here. All right. Where are my loaders? There we go. Okay. I wonder. Let's try something. Can you merge chests in odd shapes? No, you can't. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay. All right, so I can use... Yeah, we'll have to have one for wood and one for coal. Okay. Okay. Question is, will this be enough? Let's see how much matter we need for this. Hey, Yumu Bob. I haven't had any gigs lately. Thanks for asking. The singer in my regular band had some issues with her vocal cords, and she had to get surgery. So that group is on hiatus for the next, probably at least the next 3 months. We actually have some stuff scheduled in April, but we probably won't play anything before then. But I am starting to work with a different group, and we just had a rehearsal yesterday. It went really well, so that's going to be fun. And the new band is a little... Well, the old band, or the band that I'm currently in, is... they do classic rock, like mostly 80s, 90s, and a few newer ones. We also do like a few... It's like a good variety. We also do a few country tunes, and we do some Latin rock songs, and even a cumbia or two. You know, I live in the Southwest. A lot of people here like that kind of music. So, but the new band is more like 90s and 2000s and newer. It's more like hard rock stuff. So, like grunge era music, and I like that stuff. I like that music a little bit more. So I know I'm going to enjoy that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're getting some matter. I wanted to see here, excuse me, how much matter do I need for this? Matter stabilizer. How much matter does it take to charge? See, this doesn't show the matter that you need to charge it. It only shows the stabilizer. But it says we're going to need 2 matter stabilizer charging stations. So let's... I don't remember if I'm making those. Yes, I am. Okay, let me go grab a couple. Hey, SRB. Oh, Mercury, yeah, I play the drums. So I'm the drummer in these bands that we're talking about. Stabilizer charging stations. Yes, I want... Let's get 2 of those, I guess. I have a train out of fuel. We'll have to fix that. And then let me get a handful of the stabilizers themselves. And let's see where our empty train is. Oh, you. How could you let that happen? Where is it? All the way down there. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, as long as you can play the styles. The thing is, it's like, it's... A lot of drummers are... Well, and this applies to musicians in general, but I mean, a lot of them are good at playing one style. And that's about it. So the real challenge is just to put in the time to be conversant in several different musical styles. And if you can do that, then that opens up lots of doors. And to be honest, it's really a luxury for me to be able to have like multiple options. You know, multiple people that I can play with. Manually stopped. Oh, I never made this one go. Huh. So, Yeah, so the last 10 years or so that I've been gigging in this town, that's essentially what's got me to the point where, some people know me and people will call me when they need somebody. Okay, I think, well, yeah, we probably could get by with just one of these machines, but we have two different ingredients, so that's why we'll have to do it this way. All right. I wonder if I should use... Oh, I can't use productivity modules on that. Okay. What if I use speed modules? Cool. Then I can get away with one machine. In fact, even with one speed module, I can get away with one machine. Okay. It's always good to save modules. Alright, so let's find that matter. Charging... Really? That's it? This doesn't need matter itself? Well, Mercury, if you play the cello, it probably wouldn't be a hard transition to the electric bass. Okay, so why did why don't I need matter to charge a matter stabilizer? All right. Oh, these get consumed. I don't get an uncharged one out. Okay. That's interesting. I thought these were going to be recycled. Yeah, cycling up my voice is good for talking, not so much for singing. I mean, I might have singing ability, but I don't have any training, so I wouldn't know it. Yeah, and Mercury, you know what? It's fine, because when you play in a rock band, you don't need to read music, dude. Oh, phew. I thought I had another train running out of fuel. Okay, so what am I going to do with all this matter I'm making? I don't know, but at least I'm not wasting materials. All right, so I keep clicking the wrong thing. So these guys, yeah, so how much... Why is it showing me choose a recipe to produce matter stabilizers? Oh, okay. These will recycle. Alright, well that doesn't help me. This lets me get stuff from matter, but yeah, so this kind of recycles the matter stabilizers. Alright, yeah, but I'm just going to have to manufacture these things. I need 10 machines making matter stabilizers. Oh, and a lot of blue circuits. Holy cow. This is going to be our downfall, guys. How am I going to make so many matter stabilizers? Okay, so immersium plate, we got blue circuits. Let's say we have energy control units. Okay. Okay. Wowzers. So this is going to be a big build. All right. I'm going to remove this because the crystals we're going to bring in by train. The blue circuits we're going to bring in by train. Okay, blank tech cards. Yeah, we know. The AI cores, I think we're good. Whoops. So the AI cores we can bring in by bots, because for that I only need 90 a minute. And the rest of the stuff I'm going to have to build here. Actually, for the batteries, I wonder if maybe I can make those where I make the lithium. Let's look at the batteries first. Okay, yeah, I'm making lithium over here. And I have a decent amount of it. How much lithium is this giving me? Per minute, I'm getting 720 a minute. I need 810. Okay, so I need more lithium. Here, get rid of that. All right, so first of all, we need more lithium. And then we need lithium batteries. And the lithium batteries we could make, you know, maybe over here. Maybe over here. But anyway, I think I'm going to need to double however much lithium I'm making. That, of course, is going to depend on the water. Okay, I can get 31,000 per minute out of this. I think I probably have enough water. That needs 7,200. Okay, yeah, I should have more than enough mineral water. Oh, look at this. A remnant from the old wall. Okay. Let's see. Hey, infantryman, how you doing? All right, and then we'll need copper and acid along with the lithium. I mean, copper, lithium, and acid. Those are all in the train network. So really, I could make the batteries anywhere. Yeah, I think I'll save the space here for more lithium. I'll just double what I've already got. And we'll put that over here. Yeah, and then the batteries we'll make over here. Because I have the copper right next door too, so that'll be convenient for the trains. And then the lithium I can just bring in, you know, I can just belt across the gap here. So we won't even need to worry about trains for the lithium. Okay, and we're bringing in, I'm bringing in water by train. Okay. Oh, okay, and I have mineral water for export as well. Okay, which I'm using for the other stuff. Okay. All right, so let's just copy. Let's copy all of this. And we'll plop that down over here. Okay, and then I will copy this as well. Okay, and I'm going to need a RoboPort. Yeah, we'll put it there. Okay, so we'll give that a minute to build. All right, so over here, let's put our charged matter stabilizer. I'll put it right here, I guess. Yeah, I'll just put the two. No ingredients, right. Okay. And those are going to take matter stabilizers and turn them into charged ones. Okay. And then the other thing that we need are AI cores. And the AI cores, I think I'll just bring in by bots. Okay, and that's how it'll work when it's all done. Carne asada. Sounds good. Enjoy. Does this mod have a gantry? No, it does not. No gantries here. Or shrubberies. Just reminded me of that for some reason. Okay. There's a few Singularity tech cards. Alright. So, lithium. How we doing on our build over here? Alright, we're waiting. Okay, so let's go over there and let's work on getting that up and running. I'm going to fly over there and then I'm going to take a short break to refill my coffee and visit the loo. Alright, so here we can export uranium if so desired. Or lithium, I mean, not uranium. Okay, so heavy water we need to bring it over here. Almost perfect. There. All right. So that's our mineral water supply. And then the rest of this, I think, is pretty much turnkey. Right? No. What do I need to get this started? Chlorine. Okay, where does the chlorine come from? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we need water up here. Alright, so we'll have to get another water train going. Of course, I could always just, you know, make a well. But yeah, let's use the train. That's okay. We're already set up for that. So let's get another water train going. This doesn't get used much. But this is a lot less cheaty than than using that mod that just digs water wells wherever you want one. It gives you unlimited water. Okay. Let's get these powered up. Alright, so we got the water. And then we need lithium chloride and chlorine. Okay, that needs mineral water as well. And then how do we get the chlorine started? Okay, the chlorine comes from here. All right, so I need to get a little bit of chlorine pumped in order to get this process kicked off, right? So I need to give it lithium chloride. Yeah, I need to pump in some chlorine. So, where do I get chlorine from? Sand and water. Sand and water. I think that's what I need. Sand and water and an electrolysis plant. Okay. Do I have any sand around here? No, but I can make some. There's plenty of stone here. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, now we need a crusher. Man, I can't make anything. I need some copper plate. Alright. Crusher. Where are you, crusher? There we go. Okay, and then I need an electrolysis plant, which I will put right there. And I can take the sand. And conveniently enough, we also have water. Hey Zem77, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm about to take a short break. After the break, I'll give you guys a tour. I have done several tours, but we'll do one in just about every episode, just in case there are folks who haven't seen everything yet. Alright, and I'll just put the hydrogen in there. And then the chlorine can go there. Okay. Alright, so that chlorine will go through the pipes. It'll come into these. These will make hydrogen chloride. The hydrogen chloride will allow us to make lithium chloride. And then once the lithium chloride gets processed over here, it'll make more chlorine. And once we get that loop started, then we won't need to make chlorine directly anymore. It'll just circulate through our system and get turned back into hydrogen chloride. But you do need a bit of chlorine just to get the system primed, which is what I'm doing here. And then once it's running, I can remove this. Okay, so I will let this go while I go get my coffee. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, folks. Sit tight. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Still making more chlorine. Now these are nearly all running. Yeah, I think this will take a while. Let me gather up some more stone. And we can do that. Probably do that most effectively outside the wall here. Oh, there's a lot here. Look at that. A lot of biomass out here, too. Might as well pick that up here. Isomar85, welcome. Okay. All right, throw in the stone. Okay, so we're going to let that go for a bit. And then we'll check back. So in the meantime, I think we can start with the batteries. which are going to go here. And I'll try to avoid building on this iron bit in case we need more iron ore at some point. I think we're doing fine on iron ore though. Okay, and we're still working on the matter production over there. Okay. Oh, okay, and this is actually full. So maybe I will bring it in by train. Yeah, I'll bring it in by train. That's fine. Alright, so we'll have a lithium in over here. Actually, I might have one of those already. Yeah. So we'll have a lithium in, and that means we're going to need another train for that. Okay, so we go to lithium out until full, and then we go to lithium in until empty, and we go to refuel until inactivity. Okay, so that'll bring the lithium, and then we get an unloading station. Like so. Minus the lights. Yeah, and we have to reverse directions here. It's the same blueprint for loading or unloading. You just have to change the direction of the loaders, whether you're going into the train or out of the train. Okay, yeah, so there's our train. It decided to come to the one that is not full. Oh, how did we get stone in there? That was odd. Okay. Here, I'm going to put a pump right there. I don't know if it's really necessary, but that just helps to push it through the pipes. Right, and I'll stop doing this once. What I would like to see, you know, I would like to see a decent amount of chlorine just sitting in the pipes at all times. Right, when the pipes are empty like this, that means we barely have enough. And then these things are going to stop producing. So I'll keep adding chlorine to it until it gets full. Oh, and I think the other thing that would help is if I pick up some of this and let's load it into some of these machines over here that are idle. Because that'll help with more chlorine production as well. Or the other thing I could do is I could just shut these down completely, wait for these belts to fill up, and then let it go. I wonder if that would make a difference. I don't think that would make any difference. just pick that up and put it down again just to empty out the hydrogen. All right. We'll leave it alone for a while. Okay, so now I've got a lithium train, which is unloading into here. I do want to limit this. Okay, if I limit it right there, that's one full train's worth. And that should be enough. Okay, so let's look at our planner here for the batteries. So I need lithium, I need sulfuric acid, and I need copper plate, and then I'm going to need 54 chemical plants. All right, so let me see here. Yeah. So let's copy this. And that'll give us copper plate. And I'm going to upgrade these unloaders. Okay. And then I probably need to send out another copper train. Yeah, I need another train for copper. So let's do that. Copper out, full, copper in, empty, refuel, inactivity. Okay. Hey, Dreadward. Right, and just for anyone who hasn't seen this before, what I did over here, let me show it to you close up because I think it's pretty interesting. And I know that you all have seen me use this multiple times to deploy trains, but I'd like to show you how it works because I think it's pretty neat. I'm using a mod called Recursive Blueprints for this. And what Recursive Blueprints allows you to do is it gives you this special device called a blueprint deployer. Right? And here I have this thing loaded up. This is my train deployment blueprint. And all it is just it's the fluid train and the cargo train, and each one has some fuel in it. That's all that's on the blueprint, right? It's just this. Okay, so that's the blueprint. And then this is wired to a constant combinator. And I give it a few signals. So the construction robot signal basically tells it to construct whatever is in that blueprint. And then the X and Y are for is basically to set the location. So in this case, I need to go Y of 3, which is what, like 1, 2, 3, right? Like 3 tiles down from where this thing is located. And then the X offset is 15. No, I'm not sure where 2, 3, 4. Maybe it goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe that's like where the center of the blueprint is, more or less. But anyway, so you set the offsets to get it in the right location. And then here I just have a buffer. I just have a buffer chest that's got train stuff and fuel, so it's close by. And then whenever I send a train out from here, it'll automatically put down another one. So these are always ready to go with a train, either for fluids or for solids. And anytime I need to add a new train, I can just come down here and add a schedule to it. It takes off, and then it'll build another one. So it's saved me a ton of time over the course of this playthrough by having that. Okay. Alright, so copper train is unloading, and then we're going to need one for sulfuric acid. And that's going to be sulfuric acid in. curious about is where I have sulfuric acid out. Okay, so I have 3 outstations for sulfuric acid, and none of them are currently occupied. Alright, so we'll need another train for the acid as well. Alright, and then all the commodities in the base have an in station and an out station. And I just let the trains balance themselves, right? So in this case, I'm just going to send a train to the out station until it's full. And then we go to an in station until it's empty. And if I have enough trains deployed, then all my in stations will get trains, right? So I don't even really worry about sending trains to specific stations. I just go to out, go to in, and then I have a refueling station. Now there's a mod for the refueling as well, and I forget what it's called. You'll have to excuse me. But that station has, let me see, train control signals is what it's called. Right, so you can set a refueling station or multiple refueling stations, and then you can add that to the train schedule, and when it needs fuel, it'll go to one of the refueling stations. Like here is a refueling station, for example. Right, so I just make the fuel in my refineries, and then I have a couple refueling stations. So what happens is when the trains, you can see that right now this train has the skip signal added to its schedule. Well, there's no station with that name, so in that case it does get skipped. It'll just go back and forth between in and out. And then once the mod detects that the train needs fuel, it'll remove this skip signal. So it has the actual refueling station, and then since that station exists, it'll go to the refueling station to get refueled. So it's a good way to add, intelligent refueling in this game without having to... Well, there's no way to do it in vanilla without mods, because there's no way in vanilla to detect how much fuel your train has, unfortunately. Which is why you need a mod to do it. Okay, so there's the acid. Now we need to unload that. Let me see, where do I have... Okay, yeah, here's an acid unloading station design. I can copy that. Okay, I don't need that signal, and I don't need that. And then we just have to wait for the bots to bring the tanks. And there we go. Okay, so now we're ready to start building the actual thing. And I think we should use... Let's use modules and beacons. There. Then now we only need 10 instead of like 50 machines. All right. So we'll set this up down here. Let's see. These are going to make lithium sulfur batteries. Oh, good. And I can put them right next to each other, which is awesome. And then we need, how do we do this? Oh, okay, I know. All right, let's do the output on this side. How many are we going to have? 810 a minute. Yeah, so that's a yellow belt, right? And then I'll just have one of these go in the near. Yeah, yellow belt is 900 a minute. Trotsky, are you talking about the mod that I was showing you? It's called Recursive Blueprints. I just put it in chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's called a Blueprint Reader Combinator. Something like that. It also comes with a resource scanner. So it can scan for ore and stuff like that. You can do some pretty amazing stuff. Blueprint Deployer is what it's called. Yeah, you can do some very interesting stuff with recursive blueprints. In fact, a while ago on the stream, I showcased a map that a guy made, or a blueprint that a guy made, that used recursive blueprints to basically create a self-expanding base. So you just put in the starter grid and kick it off, and it'll gradually add more and more grids, and every time it adds a grid, it checks to see if there's any ores or water or oil inside of it. Actually, it doesn't do oil. It uses coal liquefaction, but it checks to see what's inside of it. And if it's, if there's iron ore, it'll put down mining drills. And if there's not enough resource inside it, then it'll use it to create science packs. It's very cool, and it's all automatically. Once you start it, it just keeps running and running and running. Okay, right. So we'll do something like this, and I'll just use red belts for these ingredients. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then that will have productivity modules. We'll throw in a light, and then we're going to want beacons as well. Where was I using beacons last? Oh, I remember. Okay. One, two. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not going to work. That's too far away. This is always the challenge when you're using, at least when you're using vanilla beacons. Actually, I think there are better beacons in Krastorio, aren't there? Maybe I don't have them yet. Yeah, Singularity beacon. I can't make it yet, though. So we'll do it like this for now. That's fine. Okay. Yellow belt, yellow belt. Okay, I think I can, yeah, I can do a split belt here. For the copper and the lithium. Okay. So let's just get this, and then we want 10 of these. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. How many was it? 9.1. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do 10. Why not? There. Okay. And then we'll power it with substations, because that's what the big kids are doing. One online. Thanks for the follow. Does max speed stack? Yes. Yeah, Dreadward. Actually, you can see I have multiple jetpacks, and I have multiple exoskeletons. So yeah, you can put multiple devices in your power armor, and the effects will stack. Absolutely. And actually, I think I do have higher tiers of exoskeleton available. But I mean, I have higher tiers of just about everything available, to be honest, but I haven't really felt that I need them. Yeah, there's Exoskeleton Mark II. That's twice as fast. Night vision? Twice as fast night vision? Maybe I should try making one of those. I don't know. I've had this layout pretty much since the beginning of the game. The only thing that I've added are the jetpacks. Everything else I'm feeling pretty good about. I can run 120 bots. I've got shields, and this is about as fast as I want to run anyway, because any faster and I have a hard time controlling where I'm going. So, okay. Enough chit-chat. Let's get this moving here. Alright, so I'll unload there. I'll unload there. Okay, and then... shoot. You know what? I should have done this differently. I hate wasting all this acid, though. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I have a better way to do this station here. But first, let me get this up and running. Okay. And then this will be our output station. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, and this will be out. And we'll put in our train station here. Okay, these are facing into the train, which is what we want. I'm also going to limit this so that it's just enough to load a single train. Right, and there we go. Remove that. You know, I'm going to upgrade this belt to red, don't really need it for the throughput, but I just hate seeing stuff get blocked because there's not, the belt's too slow, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, looking good. And then it'll start to fill up with batteries. And then once these tanks are empty, I need to get some ingredients so I can craft stuff. Let me go to the mall. I'm going to steal some plates and circuits and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, so here's some steel plates. Copper I got. Let's grab some iron plates. Okay, great. Does the max speed... Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, you could do that. You could, yeah, for example, I could make 2 exoskeleton 2s, and then I could go the same run speed with only 2 of these instead of 4, and then that would give me room for more jetpacks. Yeah, and then I could fly faster. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I wouldn't mind doing that, to be honest. Okay, this is going to take a while to empty out, so let me make a huge storage tank. Yeah, the jetpacks were a pain to make, though, to be honest. Each one needs 80 tier 3 modules, plus all the previous levels. So I don't really want to do that again. All right. Yeah, I'm just putting this here so that these can empty out, and then I'm going to replace this with a different layout, different design that I think works better, at least is higher speed. And then I'll pump this back into those tanks. But you can see how this goes kind of slowly, because each of these tanks has to go out into a pipe and then flow through the, the underground pipes. It's not very quick. All right. Let's just call that done. All right, so a quicker method is to use these large storage tanks. Yeah, there's higher tier pipes, right? There's steel pipes. There's even ducts. There's steel pumps. Yeah, I've managed to avoid using any of that stuff. All right. But here's what I was talking about. Okay. Now in this case, I'm going to reverse these. Okay. Now watch this. All right, this is much faster. Going from tanks into pumps into tanks is the fastest method of moving fluids. You know, whether it's liquid or gas. That's why generally on these stations we want to unload directly into a tank. Alright, and I'll wait until this is empty. Of course it's going to starve my machines here in a minute. But close enough. Okay. Now we'll reverse these. Alright. Okay. So we got the batteries done. And we got more lithium done. So I think that means that we can finish our science pack build, doesn't it? Well, yeah, I mean we can take steps to finish it. We needed the batteries so that we can make the matter, the charged, I don't know, whatever the heck they're called. These thingies. Okay. All right, so we got that done. Right. Yeah. So we need a bunch of machines making energy control units. Let's see. I can use advanced assembly machines now. $16 of those with modules. Now, how big are those? I don't think I'm making any of those yet. Let's make a couple. Alright, so advanced assembly machines. So this is just so I don't have to go to the mall. Right, I set it up here. And then I just paste it in the mall. Let's upgrade that inserter. Okay. We'll wait for the bots to bring them over here. Yeah, at really high volumes, you have these ducts that can move quite a lot of fluid. I think the ducts hold 1,000 fluid, whereas the regular pipes hold 100. Okay, so here's my advanced assembly machines. So I just wanted to get one in my hands so I can see what the beacon situation looks like with these. As in, how many beacons can I cover with one? Or, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could have 10 beacons on each one. Okay, so I only need 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and it's an odd number, which makes this part easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's shift it by 1 tile. Okay, now they're each covered by 5. All right. And this might not be precisely where I want to put this stuff, but... yeah, later on we'll have singularity beacons once we get that researched. Okay, so this is to make the energy control thingamajigs. Right, like such. All right, and these need 4 ingredients each. So I think for this setup, what I could do, let's see, and what kind of quantities. All right, so this is a red belt, yellow belt, yellow belt. Wow. Actually, I think I can do this. I think I can do this more economically. Yeah, actually, if I can cover this with another beacon. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 beacons, right? Yeah. One machine. Okay, I need 12 beacons. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. All right, now I can do this all with one machine. I just have to feed it the stuff. All right, and I think we're done here with this. I'm going to pick this up because I honestly don't know what else to do with it. get the rest of that matter stuffed in there. There. Okay, so now I have some matter, and I don't know what to do with it. So we'll try to get it out of the way. All right. So for this then, we'll have 4 ingredients going in and 1 coming out. Right, and we can do the same thing here. One, two, three, 4. Let's see. And we can cover this one with beacons too, but it won't need as many. What if I just have 4? Yeah, okay, perfect. Right, and then this can make the matter stabilizers. And then this one I need to feed blue circuits and immersium plates. Okay. So I got 4, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm running out of train stations. So I'm going to have to use all of these other train stations to feed the materials that I need for that stuff. And then I'll probably just use bots to take the science packs to the labs. Or I can steal a neighboring train station. And I'll probably just use bots, I guess. There. Let's not do that. Oh, okay. Yes. Just trying to figure out where these things go. There they go. All right. Okay, well, let's get the ingredients here. Let's start with the batteries. We'll change that to in. Okay. And we'll need another one of those over here as well. All right, so now we'll have to add the battery train since we don't have one of those yet. All right. Good. Yeah, let's limit this. And that one too. Okay, so that will give me the batteries, and then we need electronic components. And I'm afraid I may need to increase the production of electronic components again. Ugh, what's this? Silicon. Yeah. All right. Well, that'll give us something to get started, but I'll just add it to the list because I think we're probably going to need more. And I think we're going to need more silicon first. All right. But at least this gives us something to get started with. Okay, how are you doing, fella? You're not full yet. That's okay. Just bring me what you got. All right, and we need low density structures. Okay. I want you to go here instead. All right. Okay. Good. And then the last one is blue circuits, right? Oh, no. Imersite crystals. Okay. All right, and we'll need another train for those. 1M. And I'm probably going to need a lot more of those too. Oh yeah, definitely going to need a lot more of those. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see, how many immersite crystals am I going to need every minute? 413. All right, well, hopefully this will be enough. Okay, great. All right, and then this needs blue circuits and immersium plates. Whoops. All right, now immersium plates. Where am I making those? Here we go. Okay, that's a normal size train. So I'll just copy. Just copy that. Nope. I want you to come to this one. Okay, how we doing here? All right. Okay, and then this one is blue circuits, which we also probably don't have enough of. Yep. All right. Well, this should get it rolling, and then we'll have to deal with capacity bottlenecks. But it'll be nice to see this running, and then we can start pulling in the science packs. It's alive. Okay, and there's some extras, and there's some of those too. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we are going to be eating through these ingredients at quite a rapid pace. Alright, let's go to the labs, because I don't think we're loading the... yeah, we're not loading Singularity Science Packs yet, because they were not available the last time I set this up. Alright. So I just need to copy that to all the labs. And I probably could have done this more quickly with a blueprint, but that's okay. Alright. So, now that we have that available, what do we want to research first? Planetary teleporter. I don't know what that does. Antimatter reactor. Singularity beacon. Or intergalactic transceiver. Matter cubes would probably be nice. The transceiver is what's going to give us... yeah, the transceiver is what's going to give us the victory condition, right? Alright, here, let's take a look here. Okay, antimatter reactor. It uses antimatter fuel cells. Okay, that's a way for us to use matter. Yeah, we'll probably save the transceiver for the end, right? Now, what does this do? Ooh, that's neat. Okay. I want to do this teleporter, by God. And matter cube. Okay, so this is convenient. Yeah, I think we want matter cubes. All right, so let's just start with the simple stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need the beacons, but I want to get this teleporter first. So let's do the teleporter, and then cubes, and then beacons, and then the reactor, and then the transceiver. Right, all the rest of this is just, well, I mean, all the rest of this is upgrades to stuff we already have, right? I don't really care about the rest of this stuff. Yeah. So that's the plan. Okay. Well, folks, we are out of time. That's going to do it for me today. I think it could be scaled to mega zinc. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this kind of base can definitely be scaled up. You just have to keep expanding and adding more production. Yeah, this base is very scalable. For example, when I need more of these things, electronic components, I have a couple choices. Well, I mean, first of all, I think the next thing that I'll do is upgrade this, because this is still very basic production tech. I would upgrade this to use modules and beacons and probably the advanced assembly machines. And then after that, because that way I can pack a lot more production into this space, right? And then after that, if I need more, I can just, I can just copy it and plop it down in another cell. Add more trains and you're good to go. So once you get all the basic building blocks done, then expanding is easy. You just copy paste your grids to make whatever it is that you need more of. Yeah. So, okay, well, that'll do it for today, guys. I gotta head out. Thanks all for being here. Appreciate that. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a good week. And I'll see you all a week from today. Take care. Bye.